Hey there VC, back with another video, and with this, I'd like to be showing records I've been playing a lot. This is the first video I'm doing like this, and I just did a video about a contest that I'm doing right now. So if you want to possibly win some free stuff, go watch the video. And I'll be showing what I've been listening to often. I have 10 records to show. One of them I haven't shown yet in a single video, and it's a single, so I'm going to show that. This one I've been playing a lot, and it's a really good song, and it's kind of a hard-to-find single. Pushing Too Hard by the Seeds, or the B-side being Trying to Understand. Really, really good single. It's not in the best condition, but it's still pretty hard to find. It's a really loud single, so, you know, honestly, all the background noise, there really isn't too much on here because really loudly cut. So now I'm going to go on to albums. Give me a second. Alright, let's do this. Here's the first one. Really good album. I really dig it. Shh, by 10 Years After. This is one I've been listening to often because the group I'm in right now is trying to do a cover of Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. We're practicing that. So, you know, I've been listening to this a lot, just listening to the whole thing. Really good album. Do yourself a favor, and if you don't have it, it's not too hard to find. Go and grab a copy. Really excellent hard rock, blues rock kind of stuff on here. But there's some, you know, kind of psych influences. I wouldn't call it like straight up psych, but there's definitely some psych influences on here. Definitely more along like the hard rock, bluesy kind of side. Here's the second one right here, and it's one of my grails. The Velvet Underground and Nico by the Velvet Underground. This is an original copy. Well, I wouldn't say original, it's a 68 reissue because it doesn't have Eric Emerson on the back cover. Let me show this real quick. It has the original inner too. So, here's the cover. Banana's obviously been peeled. You never find these with the banana. Spine on it's pretty nice, you know. I'm glad that the video is coming out great. I can see it through the thing right now, and it's coming out actually really good. It's actually not too bad of a copy. Let me show the sleeve now. This one I've just been playing a lot. I really love this album. It's not my favorite Velvet Underground album, though. My favorite Velvet Underground would probably be their self-titled from 1969. But this is probably my second favorite. Really love this album. And of course it has, you know, kind of normal wear to it, but it's still really glossy and in nice condition. It's a West Coast variant because it has side A and side B instead of side 1 and side 2 on the label. So this is a 1968 West Coast variant pressing. Here's the third one right here. It's a bootleg by The Who, and the disc on this one's really heavy and pretty much mint. Who Unreleased by The Who. I got this a while ago. It's a really cool bootleg. The stuff that's on here was a later release, so this stuff is actually kind of widely available now. This is the disc. It's on Who Records. It is a really heavy disc that looks pretty much unplayed. It's beautiful. But this thing's definitely over 180 gram. This thing's like a 200 gram record. It's heavy. Really heavy. And it's actually a good quality sounding boot. So, really happy to have that. Been playing that a lot. This one I've been playing a lot, mainly because the song's on here from Sunshine Superman by Donovan, which I don't have that album yet. Been looking for it for a while. Donovan's Greatest Hits. I got this at a Goodwill a few years ago. I'm going to skip one of the pages because it has child nudity on it, which if you have the album, you know. I just don't want to show like that kind of stuff on the channel, to be honest, you know. I don't find it offensive or anything. It's just, you know, some people get offended by that kind of stuff, so like, the booklet's falling out because of age. So, I'm still really happy with this album. Found it, like I said, at Goodwill a few years ago. It has the original inner, too. Great album. Absolutely love Season of the Witch, Sunshine Superman, Mellow Yellow, Colors, Catch the Wind. Just love Donovan in general. He's one of my favorite singers from the 1960s. You know, he was one of the first people like Dylan that actually combined like the psych influences with folk. Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. This one doesn't have the poster, but it has the inner. I think I got this one from a record collection I bought, like, definitely years ago at this point, probably 4 or 5. It's actually pretty clean. It's just there's a sticker on the label, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a sticker and a tear on the label, but it's a really clean copy nonetheless. It's just the label that's the main issue. What's this back here? Ooh, I've been spinning this one a lot. Beatles Christmas album, because we have the holiday season coming up. Why not listen to the Beatles tell you, you know, Happy New Year in '63. This is the bootleg, obviously, because the originals are really hard to find. I just have it in a polyline sleeve because this disc is about near mint. As you can see, the apple definitely looks really, Really weird, and it's a bootleg, so it sounds good though, nonetheless. You know, I'm not going to be desperately searching for an original because this will hold me off because it's clean. But you know, glad to have it nonetheless. I got it for like $3, I believe, a few years ago. Oh, this one I know I've been playing a lot. It's like near mint too. It's a really nice copy from, I believe, the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. It's a original, I think, Netherlands import. Yeah, of 2112 by Rush, and it's just, thing's beautiful. It's almost near mint for the disc, and the cover's also really, really nice. Let me show. Oh, this is the original inner, and I have it in a separate plastic inner sleeve. And just look at this disc, man. It's so beautiful. It looks unplayed, but of course I've played it a few times. It's just that since it was made, it's been very, very well cared for. This one I've been playing a lot because it's another one that's really clean. Nazareth Hair, the dog. Jacket on it is, you know, excellent. Just has minor wear, but the disc on it's where it's at. As the original inner, which has like no wear to it whatsoever. Another one where the disc on it's just stunning, beautiful. You know, nice original copy of it. So glad to have this. And final one I've been spinning. This album just turned 51. Just a few days ago it turned 51. And this is a pretty clean copy of it too. Give me a second to get it out of the protective stuff. Rubber Soul by the Beatles. This is my UK mono original copy. Really, really glossy. Really nice condition too. Just no wear. Really very minimal wear, I should say, because if you look at it in the light, there is creases and stuff, but no serious wear to the cover. It's just beautiful. Original Emitex inner. Disc on it's pretty good too, and it's the original first issue, but it's not the loud cut, I believe. Yeah, it's not the loud cut, but really glad to have it nonetheless. So thank you guys for watching, and I want to start doing this more often to where I show albums I've been listening to. May open you guys up to new music. So thanks for watching, and yeah, peace.